Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. So I'll continue to read Bhagavad-Gita book, and today we will read verse 41, 42 and 43. So let's start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Verse 41, chapter 2, translation. Those who are on this path are resolute in purpose, and their aim is one. I, beloved child of the Kurus, O beloved child of the Kurus, the intelligence of those who are resolute is many branched. Purport. A strong faith that by Krishna consciousness one will be elevated to the highest perfection of life is called Vyavasayatmika intelligence. The Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya 22:62 states, Shraddha Shabde Vishvasa hai Sudritha Nishchaya Krishna Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Krita hai. Faith means unflinching trust in something sublime. When one is engaged in the duties of Krishna consciousness, he need not act in relationship to the material world with obligations of family traditions, humanity, or nationality. Fruitive activities are the engagement of one's reactions from past good or bad deeds. When one is awake in Krishna consciousness, he need no longer endeavor for good results in his activities. When one is situated in Krishna consciousness, all activities are on the absolute plane, for they are no longer subject to dualities like good and bad. The highest perfection of Krishna consciousness is renunciation of the material conception of life. This state is automatically achieved by progressive Krishna consciousness. The resolute purpose of a person in Krishna consciousness is based on knowledge. Vasudevah sarvamiti sam mahatma sudurlabha. A person in Krishna consciousness is a rare good soul who knows perfectly that Vasudeva or Krishna is the root of all manifested causes. As by watering the root of a tree, one automatically distributes water to the leaves and branches. So by acting in Krishna consciousness, one can render the highest serve to everyone, namely self, family, society, country, humanity, etc. If Krishna is satisfied by one's actions, then everyone will be satisfied. Service in Krishna consciousness is, however, best practiced under the able guidance of a spiritual master who is a bona fide representative of Krishna, who knows the nature of the student and who can guide him to act in Krishna consciousness. As such, to be well versed in Krishna consciousness, one has to act firmly and obey the representative of Krishna, and one should accept the instruction of the bona fide spiritual master as one's mission in life. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur instructs us in these famous prayers of the spiritual master as follows. Yasya prasad bhagavat prasada, yasya prasada negativ kutopi, hayam stuvam stasya yastri sanhyam vande guru shri charanaravinda. By satisfaction of the spiritual master, the Supreme Personality of Godhead becomes satisfied, and by satisfying the spiritual master, there is no chance to being promoted to the plane of Krishna consciousness. I should therefore meditate and pray for His mercy 3 times a day and offer my respectful obeisances unto Him, my spiritual master. The whole process, however, depends on perfect knowledge of the soul beyond the conception of the body, not theoretically, but practically. When there is no longer a chance for sense gratification manifested in furtive activities. One who is not firmly fixed in mind is diverted by various types of furtive activities. Types of furtive acts. Next verse, 42 and 43. Translation. Men for small knowledge are very much attached to the flowery words of the Vedas, which recommended various fruitive activities for elevation to heavenly planets, resultant God, birth, power, and so forth. Being desirous of sense gratification and opulent life, they say that there is nothing more than this. Purport. people in general are not very intelligent, and due to their ignorance they are most attached to the fruitive activities recommended in the Karma Kanda position of the Vedas. They do not want anything more than sense gratificatory proposal for enjoying life in heaven. The wine and women are available and material opulence is very common. In the Vedas, many sacrifices are recommended for elevation to the heavenly planets, especially the Jyotishtama sacrifices. In fact, it is stated that anyone desiring elevation to heavenly planets must perform these sacrifices, and men which are profound of knowledge think that this is the whole purpose of Vedic wisdom. It is very difficult for such inexperienced person to be situated in the determinate action of Krishna consciousness, as fools are attached to the flowers of poisonous trees without knowing the results of such attractions in an enlightened man are similarly attached by such heavenly opulence and the sense enjoyment thereof. In the Karmakanda section of the Vedas, it is said, Apama Somam Amrita Abhuma and Akshayam Havai Chaturmasya Jinaha Sukhritam Bhavati. In other words, those who perform the 4 months penance become eligible to drink the somarasa beverages to become immortal and happy forever. Even on this earth, someone are very eager to have samarasa to become strong and fit to enjoy sense gratification. Such persons have no faith in liberation from material bondage, and they are very much attached to the pompous ceremonies of Vedic sacrifices. They are generally sensual, and they do not want anything other than the heavenly planets of life. It is understood that there are gardens called Nandakanana, in which there is good opportunity for association with angelic beautiful women and having a profuse supply of samarasa wine. Such bodily happiness is certainly essential. Therefore, there are those who are properly attached to such material temporary happiness as Lord of the material worlds. So on these verses we can read about we have to engage in Krishna consciousness with all our senses, because if one sense is not engaged in Krishna consciousness, we will can to leave Krishna consciousness and we can to go away, because if we think that we are this body, we will want to enjoy more and more and different anyway we will to try to if we think that we are this body, we will try to satisfy our material desire. We will try to enjoy on this material world, and if we want to pleasure our dear Lord Krishna, we will try to focus our senses in devotion source for the Lord, and we will try to satisfy his desire. And like this verse, Krishna says, those who are on this path are resolute in purpose, and their aim is one. O beloved of child of the course, the intelligence of those who are irresolute is many branched. Intelligence is many branched when we is not resolute in purpose. And if we want to satisfy to Krishna, satisfy to desire of Krishna and our spiritual master, we will do that we have to do. We will do our duty. And on the next verse, Krishna says that people in general are not very intelligent, so they are very attached. They're very attached of the flowery words of the Vedas, because they want to elevate it in heavenly planets. And the Vedas is agree this desire people, the living entities, and the Vedas say, okay, if you want to elevate it in heavenly plans, you have to do this and that. And by this, and if living entity is do that to say for him, so he will to elevate from next level and next level, and after a long and lot of many lives in the material world, this living entity is become to state when he says, okay, I not want more to elevate in different ways of life. I want to search to Krishna. I want to go away from this material world. Please help me, dear Lord, dear Guru, spiritual master, please help me. I want to go away from this world. I want to search to Krishna. So, okay. And first of all, the bona fides tell for us that we have to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day, very totally. And we have to do this every day with faith and love, thinking about Krishna and never forget about him. So we will continue our reading on the next time. That will 12 verse 44. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video till the end, and see you on the next time. Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. Hare Krishna.